another Sun Belt foe, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Malone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense is on the field for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They're dealing with a second and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Golden Eagles offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking.
Coming out aggressively. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45 a lot of times. So many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Heath. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
To the air, it's Braxton. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They want to run it left here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Bullock. Oh, he's got some space. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Trying play action. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? He'll keep it on the sneak. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, that's so frustrating, man. You got short yardage situation. All I want my quarterback to do is handle the football and fall forward and get me a 1st down, but you better get that snap exchange from your center and hold on to that football.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
He's loose on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down as they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the 1st. They just keep firing. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bullock. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants to take the top off, and he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Malone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Dropping back, it's Davenport. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from the 50. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wideout. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Bullock. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Davenport. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Jaguars are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bullock. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes it past the marker. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Braxton. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the left side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in on the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Bullock. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Metcalf. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Have a day, young fellow. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Working the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Bullock. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his...
Brings into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Okay, ready? Tough boy, stay tough. Moving on. Black 24. Black 24. Jackrabbit.
The inside handoff. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Give to the back. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Malone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's in open space downfield. Turning on the Jets. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. We've reached the break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Gonna swing it on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Catch in the middle, it's Gibbs. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Jaguars started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Caught behind the line, it's Thomas. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give to the tailback. Makes a man miss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know.
Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard